Okay. Alright, so what's up everybody on YouTube? This is Bullet RC, joined again by Soul Villain. And today we're going to do a discussion video on replicas, fakes, whichever you want to call them. Right, what I have in front of me are two pairs of replica Yeezy 2s. This pair is actually mine. Shout out to Hip Hop IOP Linda for these. She actually sent these to me, you know, free of charge. So I'm going to make sure I do a review for her. And I'm going to link that to this video, so if you guys just want to see these in depth, what they are, because I know people probably already disliking the video right now because these are replicas and they're mine. These are my size. And, but yeah, so basically what we want to touch on is how the replicas are getting better, maybe some tips to avoid replicas and different things like that, our thoughts on replicas. Basically with this, you guys have seen this in our last video, these Yeezys, the pure platinum ones, they really, you know, raised my eyebrows, because when I first saw them, I couldn't really decipher them at first, and it made me want to do some research. So these right here are basically my form of research. What do you think about this this kick?
It baffles me. First off, it baffles me, and because I always hear rumors about, oh man, the replica game is getting better, the fakes are getting better, and they're, how can I put it? Back in the day, replicas were like a hidden thing. You didn't want to know that you had fakes on. You didn't want somebody to know you had fakes on. Those websites were hidden. It was hard to. You had to go to flea markets and grocery stores. Now the people that make these are literally making YouTube videos, telling you the flaws, and then they hit up people like my boy Bullet RC, and they see him, you know, with the followers and subscribers, his videos, and they actually send him stuff like this, and then they tell him, hey, let me know the flaws, and they'll fix it. Yeah,
that's the thing. That's the thing with these. Like, even on their channels and different things, like they have, you know, the quality control is sort of there. Like, there's some quality flaws, of course, because these are replicas. You're not gonna get replicas, of course, they're not the Nike product. But the thing that amazes me is with these fake sites and replica sites and different things like that, that they take these shoes, they post them up on YouTube. This is no longer a hidden thing. They are on YouTube, they're reviewing their shoes, they're reviewing their products, and they ask you, hey, is there anything you see that's wrong? Can you let me know? You know, post it down in the comments, and they work off that, and they send it out to the factories, whatever, and the factories work on them, and they have different models of shoes. Like with before the Yeezy 2s came out, they had the Yeezy 2 fakes.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that like kind of gets to me, people always say, well, replicas are just the ones that didn't get selected through the Nike factory.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is, if you talk to these people, it's not true. They have their own factory, they do their own stuff. Now, to me, I'm still like in the baffle of where you get the materials and how do you get everything so perfect to the T to make a shoe like that. I would never know that. That's China. I don't know how they get their stuff. But I just hate when people say, oh, these are the ones that didn't pass inspection or criteria. No, these are the ones that never even stepped in the Nike factory, because if they did, Nike would just say, yo, why would we do that? Why would Nike say, oh, these are not good, here, go to China, go to Linda? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
These are not like straight out of the Nike factory, nothing. They're simply, you know, the simple fakes. But fakes have been getting better over time with the materials, and I think one way fakes have been getting better is the downgrade of Nike with their materials and the upgrade of replicas, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's how I feel. I just feel like Nike put out a lower product, and now replicas put out a better product, and it just equal it out.
Exactly. People are looking at the quality, say for instance, the Nike or Jordan brand, like the leathers and different things like that. You take like the Orion 7, you know, that's like, you know, that wasn't the best quality shoe, you know, made for a Jordan brand product, and then you take a fake and you maybe compare them or different things like that. And unfortunately, I do not have a real Yeezy 2 Solar Red. Trust me, if I had one, I'd probably rock them all the time, but I do not. And these will suffice for right now. I'll probably just use them as more of some motivation, just to let me know they're here. If I really want them, I gotta do what I gotta do to get them. But just these replicas and the way, you know, this video is in no way disrespect to anyone that likes replicas, anything like that. You know what? If you rock replicas, you do you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not trying to pass them off as like real things, like these are fake. They are replicas. These are replicas. If I wore these out in the street and somebody said, "Yo, are those fake?" They're replicas. What am I gonna do? Like I don't have $1,500 to spend on a pair of Yeezy 2s.
Yeah.
Now, big baller Dustin right here, Soul Villain, he might drop it on him. I don't know what he gonna do.
It depends.
So,
if I really wanted them, but I'm not really I'm not really focused on the Yeezy.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a dope shoes. You know what I'm saying? The hype is on them, but I'm not really gonna drop them. I do have a dude in mind that's giving me a good deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at him today. But other than that, I mean, to be honest, if I saw these are one of the shoes that are hype shoes. So of course, if you're walking anywhere, you're walking in the mall, and a known sneakerhead, if a sneakerhead knows about the shoe, anybody knows about the shoe, they'll probably analyze it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But your normal Joe Smo is like, oh, okay, who cares? But I feel like if anybody analyzes your shoe to look at and critique the toe and everything while you're walking, they looking at you too much. That's too much.
Yeah.
I would not be like,
checks off the laces, the gold tip.
yeah, that's too much.
The gold tip doesn't scratch right
He's
there.
got an elbow.
No, I ain't got time for all that.
Exactly.
But I mean, and before, I'm not downing anybody Ross replicas because I know shout out to Millinars, Custom Reps. There's a lot of people that do their, bus seats. There's a lot of people that do the replicas. I per se can't do replicas. I really didn't follow replicas. I didn't know that there was fake Big Bangs. I just knew about fake Air Force Ones and fake Dunks.
Yeah.
I didn't, but there's a whole new generation of replicas out there. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, you can go over there and after the in 2004, after Nike was getting accused of their the workers gonna pay, you can actually take a tour, and they have the price sheet. And if you look at the price sheet over there, the replicas go for what, $60 online?
Yeah, $60, $60, $70.
Well, without the supply and demand, and with Nike, bring them to the U.S. and all that charging the fees they do, that's why the fees are like 100, 200. With all that, they're the same price.
Right.
So that's why, that's where the replicas get their price from, because that's how much they are to actually make that shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you go there, Nike has an open door policy over there. They do, so you can walk in, because before it was like, hey, don't come in here. We don't want nobody coming in.
Right, exactly.
But now they want to see that, hey, we're treating everybody fair over here. We're treating your people fair, because, it's across country.
Right.
So now, you can go take a tour of the Nike thing. It's open policy now, so that's where they get their pricing from.
Exactly.
And it's not, when you go over there, it's not $100 and something. Well, if you get them from a legit place like Finish Line or anything like that, it's $100 and something due to supply and demand and going through. Okay, I sold this shoe to you, and Finish Line has to make money now, so the price went up.
Of course.
So that's how it is. But just making off the shoe, that's how they are. I don't know.
Just this shoe in general, it increased my respect for replicas and what people are trying to do, because to be honest, like that type of customer support where you're talking to someone who is in touch with the factory and they're asking you what is wrong with this shoe. Granted that this is an imitation of another shoe, so they're just trying to match it. Yeah. But the thing is that they're still asking for your opinion. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? How can we improve them? Like, when's the last time you talked to a Jordan Nike rep and they ask you a question like, hey, did you see anything wrong with that shoe? Did you like the material on that shoe? Could we improve that shoe any? When's the last time have you talked to someone directly from Nike or Jordan or any other brand that has directly communicated with you and can directly communicate with the factory? I just think that customer service is great. And I think the funniest thing to me about these replica Yeezy 2s is that the glow on them is phenomenal. It's crazy. It's like the glow lights things up. Like it lights any surface you step on, it lights the surface up. That's how much they glow. Yeah, they got everything. They have
the funny thing is,
everything.
It has the gold lace lock. The gold lace.
It has a gold lace locks.
Now, don't get it wrong. I'm not glorifying replicas. No, and no fact and matter in my glory. It may sound like I'm glorifying. This is just the reason why I'm so psyched about doing this video. When he said he was going to do this video, I got hyped about it because I really didn't believe that. I was like, yo, there's no way that they can look that much at all. It was like, come over, and I'm looking at them in person. Yeah, I got these from the fleet, and I was from Play-Doh. And I was like, yo, I can't believe that replicas have got that big, because I haven't seen replicas since. I've seen people post fake Big Bangs and the China knives, of course, but I never seen them in person. I just know what to spot for it. And to see these in person, I'm like, yo, they're really stepping up the game. And I think it's all because of sneakerheads. People get mad, but they reach out to sneakerheads to find out what's the flaws, because who else better knows the flaws the sneakerheads, because who they gonna contact? Hey Nike, I'm trying to make a replica of your shoe. Can you tell me what flaws I have?
Yeah,
No.
Can you tell me the silhouette, how you made that?
Can you tell me how that?
perfectly?
No, they're gonna hit up a local sneakerhead and say, hey, what are the flaws? And then a lot of them guys say, hey man, I would buy this shoe, but the scales are wrong. Can you fix that?
Exactly.
If you look at their comments, and then what they'll do, a month down the road, they'll come out with another version called the Perfect Yeezys, and then boom, they start selling like hotcakes. So we're not glorifying it. I'm just putting it out there that, hey, be careful, because there are people that buy this shoe and they will put it on eBay and put it for that price of the real one. And then when a sneakerhead really wants these and he's willing to pay that price, he gets scammed. So that's what we're also doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Just inform y'all of how authentic, well, not authentic, but how they are trying to
How
make
close they are.
They are very close. And you can sit there and say, oh, I can tell the fake and I can tell the fake. I can put these in positions to make.
Yeah, exactly.
I can put these in and do some great picture work, photography, and you'll be like, oh shit, how much? You know what I'm saying?
They hit you with that 600. Like, oh, 600?
Yeah, 600.
Really? Ship today?
Yeah.
Yeah, priority mail, 600. Hit me up.
It's just crazy. I'm amazed, man. And I really was, you know, I'm not a big fan of them, but for a good price, I would cop some Yeezys. And if someone, like, I would have to double take these if someone sent me pictures.
Exactly. That's
because they, right away, people say, oh, do they got the gold lace tips? Got the gold lace tips. Do they got the scales?
Do they have the dust bag? Yeah, I have the dust bag.
And then the one thing, you know, a real dude know, there's the scales on the back. Does it go smallest to biggest? Yeah, it goes smallest to biggest. So it's very hard to tell. So, I mean, be wary, man, when you buy kicks, man. Never, when you get a good deal, please do your research. And people get pissed off when people do legit checks on people. I would rather do a legit check than get a fucking fake shoe in the mail. Yeah. I'd rather do a legit check 20 times in 3 different groups to make sure that shoe is legit than pay $300 for a fake shoe. That's just me.
And then when you get the shoe, you're just like, oh wow, you know, what am I gonna do with this? Maybe you try to hit up the seller and the seller's not, you know, accepting returns. That's why when I do on eBay at all or anything like that, I make sure that I check their description. Their description that does not say authentic, real, 100% authentic, blah, 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 or your money back. If it's a questionable picture of the shoe, you might as well just cut it out. If it's a really good deal that you really don't think you can pass up on, and that description does not say 100% authentic or your money back or I accept returns, a lot of times people will say, oh, I got these from a friend, I got these from some guy, I don't know a lot about them, but yeah, here they are. That's a lot of times what they'll say in the description.
And even the box tag, man.
Exactly, the box tag, it's not bad. It's everything, it isn't bad. Like,
the only thing that it really doesn't have is that thing you can tear off.
Oh yeah, the tab.
Yeah, the tab.
The price tab on the end.
But all right. So my question for you is: so there's cats. I know the people that watch your channel. So there's cats that said, "Hey, I will never drop 600. I'll never drop 500 on these." And they will say, and there's some cats even with Jordans, with any shoe, that say, "I would rather go with the replicas." I mean, how do you feel about that? When there's like the He Got Games came out Saturday, and the dude was like, "I'd rather, if I can't get them, I'll get the replicas." Do you?
I feel like it all depends on how much you like the shoe. The Yeezy 2 is definitely one of my favorite silhouettes, just because I like Kanye West as an artist, basically my favorite artist. And, you know, I can't drop the 1500. That's the thing with these. Like, this is such a highly priced shoe, such a rare shoe, that you're really not going to be able to acquire it unless you're willing to spend 1500 or more. Or you somehow luckily get a come up and you can find an authentic pair for maybe someone close to you and they're just gonna hook you up. I just feel like this shoe is so limited, and the price is so blown up on them that if you don't want to get the fakes, that's cool. You know, I just love the shoe, and I'm just glad that I have this. Even though this is a replica, I just really love this shoe so much that I'm just glad that I have something that reminds me of the shoe, something that is almost tangible to the shoe, and I'm just glad I got these. You know, it's as close as I can get right now. So I gotta be happy with it. What do you think about that?
I say like this: when the sun go down and you in the club, ain't nobody
gonna
can't nobody say nothing. That's how I feel. I really don't care about replica and fake. You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't on my feet, I don't know what the next man's going through. I don't know the next man's story. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not gonna down somebody for what what they got on their feet. All I say is, if I see someone come into the club with these, see someone dancing in the club, he rocking fake. If I spend too much time trying to realize if they fake or real, with all the females in that club,
you just wasted time and money. You're done.
I just passed out on ass and everything, trying to realize it's some Yeezys to fake. And that's what baffles me. Dudes be in the mall. I was walking with my homeboy in the mall. Lynn Haven Mall. I will never forget it. So we walking. It was like, you know, I'm married. My wife is gonna be pissed. There was like 3 lights in there, walking by females. And I'm like, wow, man. You know, I'm married. I got my shields on, so I'm looking straight. Females everywhere. This dude was like, yo, look at that. I'm like, yo, where? You know, I'm looking for the female.
Yeah. Right.
He was like, yeah, no. He was like, look at this LeBron A's. They real or fake. I'm like, I don't care.
I was saying, like,
all these females, and you worried about that dude's shoes. It's got to the point where dudes are worried about other dudes' shoes.
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't care what the next man got on. He got some nice kicks on. Hey, salute. If they fake, all right, they fake.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna tell, hey, you're rocking fakes? Why are you rocking fakes? You're not gonna give them a questionnaire in the mall. Like, if people want to rock fakes, they rock fakes. Some people just don't care. Some people, like, you gotta think about it, like people, like famous stars and stuff like that. They rock Chucks.
Exactly.
Some of them rock Chucks and just regular stuff.
Nah,
like,
I get mad. Nah, I'm sorry. I get mad when a dude tries to sell a fake for an authentic price.
Oh,
when a dude comes up, he's like, yo, man, I got these. I sell them to you for $700. And they're fake, and you know they're fake, and you're trying to rip somebody. That's when I get pissed off.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Now, if you say, hey, you're AAA replicas, I'm just trying to get what I can get, I got scammed or whatever, I'm like, okay, hey, you were honest, you know what I'm saying? I may not buy them, but somebody else is going to buy them.
Exactly.
So I was like, because honestly, when people are not honest, that's how, when you go on Facebook and the buy sell trades, that's how a shoe gets passed around. You know what I'm saying? When that person's like, oh, fuck, I just got ripped, I'm just trying to get my money back. So he starts lying, oh, I got these authentic LeBron knots.
Exactly.
And then, boom, someone else buys them. And he finds out they're fake. You know, because they were just trying to get their money back, so they ripping off somebody else. So that next person ripping off. But, I mean, it trickles down, man. If you're going to get replicas, get replicas. If you're going to get authentic, get authentic.
At the end of the day, you buy what you like. You know what I'm saying? No matter whatever the next man, woman says, whoever. Hey, it's your stuff. It's your money. You spend your money on what you want. If you want to spend your money on a pair of Chucks, it's cool. If you want to spend your money on a pair of, some Clarks, like I like Clarks, you know, it's a different shoe, it's a casual shoe. If you want to spend your money on a replica pair of Air Yeezy 2s, what am I going to say to you? No, like, it's not my money it's not my money in the end. So, I mean, basically, that's all we wanted to say, you guys. Just watch out for the replicas. As you guys can see, they're getting better and better, and it's just, you really need to watch out for yourself and really pay attention to different things.
I will Twitter it.
Huh?
Like, if I see these, I will Twitter it. Like, if I saw the fake ones, I'm like, man, this fool got some fake ass Yeezys walking on in the mall. Lame ass. I will do that, but you know what I'm saying? It's all fun, man. It's just how sneakerheads do. That's how any sneakerhead do. You see a fake, and you always see people taking pictures of people's fake shoes, but it's all fun. You know, you ain't gonna. I have not met one person that's actually gonna go to that person like, oh, you're fake. You know, you ain't gonna.
Yeah,
gonna
I'm pretty sure no one's gonna check anyone wearing fakes.
Yeah.
No one. No one's gonna check somebody wearing fakes because first of all, you don't know them. Second of all, you're not gonna check somebody wearing fakes because why do you care so much?
Yeah. If you say you do, show me a video if you're doing it, please.
I would say you got a link to that. You know, link us.
Cause I can talk shit all day. Like, man, if I see a fake, someone rocking fakes now, swapping his fake, I ain't gonna do nothing when I see it. I'll probably just be like, there he got fakes on.
Exactly.
But this video, I had to come over here, do the video with my man, because I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that they were that hard to tell, but honestly, in person, they are that hard to tell, man. And they, like, golly, they are that hard to tell, man. Very dope. I mean, they're dope to me. It's just, oh, man. That kind of pisses, it kind of makes me mad, man. It's like, damn, they're getting that better, because, like, one more step and it's over.
I feel like
it's over.
They fix the toe box, it's done.
Yeah, it's over.
I feel like they fix the toe box, it's done. That's all you need. Toe box. Done.
Man. So watch out there, man. Watch out. And please watch out for these people on eBay. When you have a shoe and you know it's going to be hard to get, and that person has full-size runs of the shoe, and then sells out, and then has another full-size run, and then after the release has a full-size run, please watch out. Because you don't know how many people that hit me up, and I'm like, man, I'm looking for this shoe. Oh, hit this person up. He has every size. And I'm like, nah, I'm alright. Because if you have every size and you're selling them 20, 30 over retail, 40 over retail, there's something up with that, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that just might be my own insecurity, but I'd rather deal with somebody that says I can only get the 10 and 11 than say, oh, I can get any size you want. Let me know which one. It'll take a couple days shipping come to you. And then all of a sudden you get from Puritan China. That's where a lot of them say Puritan China. So that's just my thing, my view on it.
All right, well, that's that.
Yeah, that's wrapping it up.
All right, well, look, that was our opinions and our, you know, our little advice to you guys for the Yeezys and any other replica that you're thinking about maybe purchasing, or maybe just you're looking around for some shoes and you just don't want to get caught up. So basically, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Once again, thanks to Soul Villain for appearing on my videos again. I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace.
Peace.